learn Angular because I don't know how to Angular. Boom. Here we go. I'm not bothering to read any of this stuff. I probably should. If I want to learn a thing, I should probably read about the thing. But that's not how I learn, man. I learn by doing in a real life classroom environment or whatever. Man, this is boring. Okay. What is happening? Stalling things. Okay, finally. Alright, ng serve open. Whoa, that's fun. Yay! Angular. Whee. And that's all, folks. Now we know. Okay, I'm kidding. Alright, can I open a new tab in this? No. Alright, I'm gonna open up another window and then bash it up again. And then cd /my app. Sorry if anybody's commenting on my stream right now. I cannot see you because I don't know how to stream properly. I'm sorry. I'm learning. All right, so what do you got? Okay, code period. Open the coderlizer. There we go. And let's see what we got here. We got readme, I guess. Okay, developer server, code scaffolding. I should probably move this more in front of me so you can actually hear what I have to say. Yeah, that's better. Yeah. Okay. Code scaffolding. ng generate component. Ooh, I remember that from like Ruby on Rails times. Okay. To generate a new component, you can also use ng generate directive pipe service class guard interface enum module. Build ng build. Blah blah blah. Running unit test ng test. Okay. And end tests ng e2e. I like it. Protractor test. Never heard of it. And okay, it's a thing. Bored already. Okay. Karma. Never used Karma. Any good? Alright, let's see. No, it's just like everything else. It's all based on that one thing whose name I forget. What's that called? Jasmine? Yeah, Jasmine. Jasmine tests. Yeah, okay. I have like 45 minutes. Okay. So we got TypeScript. Yay, I like TypeScript. Okay, let's check out the package. Package JSON. Oh, so many things. Okay. So we got scripts. We got ng, start, build, test length end to end, true. Okay, Angular animations, common compiler, core, forms, putp. Oh, that's fun. Okay, platform browser. What is that? Library for using Angular in web browser. Oh, it's the browser platform. I get it. Does that mean there's like a native platform also? Interesting. Is that what Ionic is? I think I should know more about things. Core.js. Oh, is that like polyfills and stuff? Yeah, I guess. Rixjus. Rixjus. I think that's how it's pronounced, right? Yeah, Rixjus. So much logo. I like it. Alright. I know about all subscriptions and stuff. Okay. Neat. Yeah, I was super into streams back in the day. Back in like 2014, I think I was like Hook.io and stuff. Let's down a little bit more so you can see my gesticulations. Hello. Alright, somebody's home. Across the street. Anyway, who cares? Alright, so let's change some code and see what happens. Circ de Soleil. Test TS, that's not what I want. Main TS, okay. App module. App.module.ts, okay. Declarations. I have no idea what's happening in this code. Browser module. Import browser module. So it reminds me of like the dependency injection stuff from Google that we used in Facebook for Android. It was fine. I guess. Sure. I really like this code font. Can I just take a minute to revel in the italics of this? Oh, it's just so gorgeous. Not a fan of this color, I don't think. But it's not so bad. This color's a little bit gray for my... Okay. Let's not get distracted by our delicious themes. What theme is this? Let's find out. Okay, preferences. And this is in procrastination. Get on with Angular! Nobody cares about your theme. Okay, it's material. Material theme, pale night, high contrast. What's the difference? Oh. Whatever. Okay. All right, index.html. I got an app root. Oh, let's open the inspector. Let's see what's actually happening here. Whoa, that's some big font. Okay. Angular running in the development mode. Oh, camera. Hello. There we go. Damn. Using DSLR. For fun. Because I like the way it looks. It's like, what was that clothing store where the guy is like, you're gonna love the way you look. That goes through my head multiple times. You're gonna love the way it looks. Need to make a meme with that guy. Okay, so we got this underscore ng content thingamajig, ng content co. Okay, that's neat. All right, so this HTML thing, this HTML file has this app root thing, whatever this is. I can't control click it. That doesn't do anything. Ooh, what does this do? Oh, it's just showing my foldings. Oh, that's cool. Man, I love this bracket thing. Let me show you this bracket thing. Bracket colorizer. Is that it? Bracket pair colorizer. Yeah, this thing is so good. You should get this thing. If you don't have this thing, man, you should get this thing because it's so good. It colorizes your brackets. which is super good. You if you don't already know that you want this, trust me. Am I missing a comma? Ah, yes, I'm missing a comma. That'll do it. Settings fixed. Okay, anyway. Okay, can't control click this. Let's do this. Oh, let's does that do anything? Go to definition. Nope. Okay. I'm gonna do Control Shift F. Search for app root. Instead of properly learning how to do this, I'm gonna just figure it out. sideways. Okay, so here's this. Here's some, aha! This component, this app component thing, defines the selector app root. So let's try changing this to app root lulls. Let's see what happens. And it broke it. Awesome. I broke the thing. Now let's try and fix it by changing this to app root lulls. See if this is all you need to do or if it's going to complain. Yes, it works. Apparently that's all you need to do. So what we have found through experimentation is that the name of this tag thing is defined in the selector thing, which defines this component thing, which makes it do stuff. Are you not entertained? I don't know what that's from. That's a reference to something, but I don't remember what. Okay, so let me control click that. That does nothing. That does nothing. Okay, control click that. That does nothing. Okay. All right, undo. Da 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 da. Undo, undo. Save. Back. Refresh. I probably don't need to refresh. Okay, I'm gonna resize this so you can see both windows at once. There we go. Now when I hit save my app of doom, what does that do for me? Nothing. Why do we need a title? Cause whatever. I'm sure there's a reason. Fairly sure there's probably a reason, I guess. Sure. Let's give him the benefit of the doubt. There's probably a good reason. And I love that. I love this theme. I'm super loving it. Okay. Where were we? Okay. Okay, let's open this thing. So copy, Control P, paste. I need to get a thing that shows like all my keyboard shortcuts and stuff. I know, I'll do this. I will add. No, wait, I'll go to my other thing here. Here we go. Copy this over here. And then I'll transition. So, now you can see there's another webcam. And I'm going to point that at my keyboard. Sure. I don't have the app that shows you my keyboard shortcuts, so you just watch my keyboards. Right? Ignore all this stuff. Ignore this check on my desk. Don't try to cache it. Yeah. I would not properly prepared for live streaming my desk contents. So ignore, pretend you didn't see all that. Right. Pay no attention to the man behind the whatever. Anyway, no, I'll put my phone upside down so you can't read my text messages. Okay. All right, where were we? Right. Trying to build up the mental and emotional energy to actually learn Angular. I shouldn't heavy sigh like that. It's fine. Angular's great. Psych yourself up. We like Angular, I guess. Right, sure. Okay, stop it with the heavy sighs. All right, so now, oh great, some chaos. Oh, it's just time to make dinner. All right. All right, so I'll just move this circle thing down so you can see my, whatever. Well, all right. This is riveting, I'm sure. There we go. Maybe I should rotate this. Transform. Okay, this is definitely getting into into, what do you call it? Distraction. I'm getting, what's it called? Procrastination. Yes, this procrastination. Right. Okay. I'll move my head down. You can see my keyboard on top of my head. Just because I'm sure you want to see me type. Alright, transfer order, move to bottom. Sure. Okay. This seems right. Okay, I'm gonna hit transition so you can actually see what I just did. Aha, there we go. I'll just angle my head. Okay, enough. Learn Angular now. Stop playing with your video thing. Right. I love the word noopener. Isn't that fun? Noopener. I know it's no opener, but it just pronouncing it noopener amuses me. Okay, procrastination. Stop procrastinationing. All right, okay, so here's the thing. We got some mustaches. What does the mustaches mean? Okay, the content below is only a placeholder and can be replaced. All right, let me replace it. Okay, so this title thing, control click on that. That does nothing. Haha. I made a thing do a thing. All right. And I got lost. Back button. Oh, man. The back button. So I have the back button in VS Code programmed to this button here on my keyboard. Back, forward. This is like the greatest code editor feature like in history. Okay, listening to myself speak, I certainly do say like a lot. What am I, a 1990s Valley girl? What? Anyway. Angular. Right. I can do this. Okay. All right. So we got the template. We got some CSS. That's blank. Template, which is this, which is all this. Contents of the app root. I'm guessing. Well, let's find out. Delete half of this stuff. It's bad HTML now. Hit save. Does it actually still work? No, it does not work. So it has to be good HTML. Just delete that, see what that does. Okay. Let me do this. Responsive. Size that down. Now I can actually see it better. In the thing. It's not taking up as much space. Just set that to like 50%. There. Just set that there, and now. Alright. There we go. Image there or back. Got it. This is an SVG. Yay, okay. Is this already a Git repo? Git st. Ah, sweet. Git def. Oh, what did I do? Oh, my prettier is set up differently. So switch everything to double quotes. Why? What? Why do I have a program to do that? Why would I? Anyway, npm I dash only equals dev prettier. Wait, do I need to do that? I can just. No, I'm just gonna. Okay, touch dot prettier rc, and then code it. All right, so what do we got? Quotes, single quotes, true. And now what file was modified? Okay, I can control click on this. Does that work? No. Okay. Yeah, control click that and then hit save. It'll switch it back. And then this changes. Aha, sweet. Okay. So pretty. All right. Making some progress. Not really. This is just procrastination again. All right. No. How do we learn it? Okay, so let's sum up what we've learned so far. Angular is a framework. It is not the same as React. It is different. It is not worse. Maybe. It's just different. That's fine. There's no semicolon here. I guess there doesn't need to be one. This at component thing is a, oh, this is just the, okay, you give it a template. What is the implementation of the at component thing? Okay, close this, close this. Okay, back button, so I know where I'm at. Okay, type decorator. Okay, what is a type decorator? Oh, it's a decor. Oh, right. The at whatever thing is a decorator. I remember that from Java. In a good way. Okay, all right. So decorator, interface. Wait, where's T defined? Okay, T extends type, any type, something or other. Okay, what's type, any? Ah, new. Okay, got it. Okay, it's a newable thing. A type decorator is newable. Or it is callable. Returns void. What does it accept? It accepts target, property key, and then, so wait, selector, what defines that? Ah, directive. Directive is a interface. The CSL selector that triggers the instantiation of a directive. Declare as one of the following: element name, class, attribute. Yeah. Angular only allows directives to trigger on CSS selectors that do not cross element boundaries. For example, consider a directive with input blah 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 selector for the following HTML. The directive is instantiated only on the input blah 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 element. Blah blah. Aha. Okay. Selector. So the selector does not have to be a tag name. It can be anything. That is a selector. Okay, we've learned a thing. Kind of scattershot thing, but you know, this is how I learn. Give me a break. Inputs. So let me go back to, aha, okay. Let me see if there's some code completion. Yes! Oh, I love TypeScript and VS Code and autocomplete and all this jazz. Yay. Yay. I also like having two mice. So, oh, I'm procrastinating again. Okay, get back to it. Okay, template URL. Okay, template URL. The URL of gray of a template file for an Angular component, if provided. Do not supply an inline template using template. All right. Style URLs. One or more URLs for files containing CSS style sheets to use in this component. All right. Yep. That's them. Okay. What's the title? Title's the title. I guess it's just exporting a class. It's not instance. It's just a class. Plain old JavaScript class. Okay. So what's a component? Let's go to the implement. No, that's the interface. Angular core. Is this the interface? Yes, that's just. So what's the interface implementation of component? What does component do? I guess it components. Yeah, no, okay. So let's just dig into the code because I like to read code. Okay, Angular core. Component. Hmm. Hmm? Mm-mm. Hmm? Okay. I love reading through random source code and it's just like, in there, like, okay. Like, I could probably figure out why, but it doesn't matter. It's just funny. Finding weird stuff in there. Okay. Where's the implementation of this? Okay, let's do this another way. Okay. Code dot slash node modules slash angular. Oh wait. Angular, what time is it? Oh, okay. It's only 4:37. Let me put a timer on for how much timer time I have. So 4:37, I have until, okay, give me 30 minutes, minus 5, minus 2. Right. Okay, so this is how much time I have left for today. Isn't that delicious? Yeah. Anyway, you just put that somewhere that you can see it just for fun. Or not just for fun, but whatever. It's a phrase I use too much. There we go. Okay. Anyway, angular code module slash ma? No. Ah, forget it. Okay. Oh, right. There we go. Boom. Now P, component. How many component? Component. Oh my, there's a lot of things called component. I guess we'll try this. Is this component? Oh man, whoa, what's happening down here? I guess that's not the component? Let me get the source code of this. Angular. GitHub. Oh no, open a new tab, come on. Okay. Component. TypeScript. Oh, is this the right thing? I don't know. I guess. Packages. Yes, here we go. Core. Ah, we're making some progress. Okay. Index. Yeah, come on. Okay, public API. From a core, alright. Wait. Yeah, okay. Core. Yeah, I know. Why don't I just read the documentation? Because I don't know. I don't know. No? Okay. No? Nothing. Where's the component coming from? Why do I feel I need to learn things in such a roundabout way? I don't know. Okay, core. Export star from. I see. I see. Okay. Core render 3 private export. And core private export. Okay. Core private export. Does this have compo? Oh. Uh-huh. Oh, a bunch of things keep mentioning render 3. Let me just look in there. Okay. Render 3. Index. Component. No. Define component. I guess that must be that, right? I don't know. Alright. NGTSC. Angular TypeScript compiler. Angular compiler which strips out at component and friends and replaces it with define component and friends. We've figured it out. We figured it out. It uses magic. That is so annoying. Okay, so at component is implemented with define component. We've figured out a thing. Okay, so where's define component? From / definition. Okay. Definition. Define component. Yay! I found a thing. Yay. Yay. I found a thing. Okay, let's see. Generated by Angular template compiler. Simple syntax will not be supported by TypeScript 2.7, but we got 3. TypeScript 3. So much better. It's 0.3 better. Turning on my AC. Hopefully that's not coming up all super loud at you. Okay, I have 15 minutes. 15 minutes. Okay, component definition. The definition of my component. All right. Yep. Ba 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 da ba do. Ba 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 da. Okie dokie. Now we're coming somewhere. So let me, okay, so it's master packages core, circ, render 3 definition. So let's find that. Okay. Render thing. And definition. It's not actually here, it's just the type interfaces. Whatever. Okay. Oh, wait, there was a thing there where you were able to like open a GitHub URL in thingamajig as thing. Okay, open go bug test. I'm gonna go here and try and figure out how to do that. Okay. GitHub. Show installed extensions. Ah, there we go. Remote hub. That's right. Okay, adds a open GitHub repository command, which allows. All right, Control Shift P. Is that open GitHub repository? All right, enter a GitHub personal access token. Come on. No. Forget it. Okay, so at component, let's see what this thing does. So, let me just read all this mess. Create a component definition object. Example, class my directive generated blah 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 blah. ng component definition. What is an ng component definition? What does it do with that? So define component with a component definition. Okay. So directive type needed to configure the injector. Well, if you need to configure the injector, let's not configure the injector. Come on. Configure that injector. It's optional, I guess. Okay. What's the default? Type. The component definition dot type or ng on init. Is there some default type? There's got to be a default type. Decorated marks a class as an Angular component. Provides configuration metadata that determines how the component should be processed, instantiated, and used at runtime. Components are the most basic UI building block of an Angular app. An Angular app consists of a tree of Angular components. Angular components are a subset of directives, always associated with a template. Unlike other directives, only one component can be instantiated per an element in a template. Alright. A component must belong to an ng module in order for it to be available to another component or application. That's like some dependency injection stuff. Right? Yes? No? Alright. I'm going to assume that it is, because it seems vaguely similar to the thing. What's it called? The dependency injection thing by Google that Facebook for Android used to use, but probably doesn't anymore. I think they replaced it with some other thing that was better. Maybe. Maybe I'm not supposed to know about that or talk about that. I don't know. If I'm not, let me know. Haha. To make it a member of the ng module listed in the declarations field of the ng module metadata. Note that in addition to these options for configuring a directive, you can control a component's runtime behavior by implementing lifecycle hooks. For more information, see Lifecycle Hooks Guide at usage notes. Setting component inputs. The following example creates a component with 2 data-bound properties specified by the input value. Okay, I'm not doing data binding yet. Okay, setting component outputs. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. I guess that's not that much to read. Why is it so tiny? Because my font size is huge. Will it be bigger? Okay, that's better, I guess. Just have to squint, guys. I'm sorry. Alright. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Finish that again. Setting component inputs. The following example creates a component with 2 data-bound properties specified by the inputs value. Code example, path, blah, 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 region, and it's gone. Region, blah, blah, blah. Setting component outputs. The following example shows 2 event emitters that emit on an interval. One emits on output every second, while the other emits every 5 seconds. Example. Core TS metadata directives region. What? Injecting a class with a view provider. I think there's something wrong with the markdownification of this. Yeah, that's again. Oh, that's some dark text. It's hard to read. Oh well. Ah, that example. That's weird. Okay. This doesn't make any sense to me at all. Like, what is this? What? I just need to go. Read the QuickStart. Alright, I'm going back to the documentation. When all else fails, read the documentation. Alright. Start the application, blah, blah, blah. Components, okay. Title, my first Angular app. Alright. Okay. Now what? Welcome by version. Okay. I see. It does change things. Okay, it changes that. Got it. Okay. So, it's there now. And welcome blah. Alright, and yay, it works. Okay. Alright, so I've learned a thing. If you make a thing in here, into this thing, like somehow magically it something, however it works, via voodoo, I guess. Hopefully not, because, you know, no thanks. And data binding. Ooh, I really hate magic, but whatever. That's how it works. Okay, neat. Sure. Now what? Okay, CSS. Yeah, I can add CSS. I know all about CSS. Thank you. Looking good. What's next? That's about all you'd expect to do in a Hello World app. You're ready to take on the Tour of Heroes tutorial and build a small application that demonstrates the great things that you can build with Angular. Or you can stick around a bit longer and learn all about the files in your brand new project. Project file review. An Angular Clay project is the foundation of both quick experiments and enterprise solutions. The first file you should check out is readme.md. That's some basic information on how to use the CLI commands. Whenever you want to know more about how Angular CLI works, make sure to visit the Angular CLI repository and wiki. Some of the generated files might be unfamiliar to you. The circ folder. Your app lives in the circ folder. All Angular components, templates, styles, images, and anything else your app needs go there. Here, it goes here. Any files outside of this folder are meant to be supported to support building your app. All right, that's a good thing to know. All right, what kind of files we got? We got circ app, app.blah, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so each app has a module, a component JavaScript file, tests, template, and CSS. All right, so many files for one little thing. It's fine. Okay, assets. .getKeep. All right, I don't know what that means, but is that the opposite of .getignore? A whitelist instead of a blacklist? Anybody? Nobody knows. Okay, environments. Sure. Browser lists. Blah, 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 blah. Bunch of random junk. Okay, file. Purpose defines the app component, along with a HTML template, style sheet, and wait, that's redundant. A cascading style sheet. All right, and a unit test. It is the root component of what will become a tree of nested components as the application evolves. Okay. Defines app module, the root module that tells Angular how to assemble the application. Right now it declares only the app component. Soon there will be more components to declare. I do declare. Assets, environments, browser lists, blah, blah, blah. More stuff. Okay, the root folder. I don't care. Next step, tutorial. The tour of heroes. Okay, we're gonna build a thing that does stuff, does all this stuff. Okay. All right, so how do we do it? Live example. Oh my. Okay. All right, so. Whoa, this is hideous, but sure. Save. All right, neat. Dashboard, heroes. Delete that guy. Oh no, I just deleted that guy. Now he's gone. All right. Neat. Okay, so app. So we got, okay. Wait. So I've got like 1 minute. Okay, so this is like normal looking. Okay, this has a nav, a router outlet, whatever that is. Oh, time's up. And app messages. Okay, router outlet. So let's find a thing that says router outlet, I guess. Oh, no, let's look in the module. This defines what is the router? What? How do I know what is what? Looking at this template, how do I know where is this code? Anybody? Control click? No. I guess keep randomly looking around until somebody says that it does this thing. Anybody? No? Nothing? Okay. How about app messages? Aha! This thing is called messages. I bet it's this. Aha! Yes, app messages. Okay, so there's no consistency with the selector and the naming. So this is, so you just gotta guess where the file is? That's annoying. There's gotta be a better way. Alright. I think I'll download this code instead. Alright, here we go. Okay. Open in Visual Studio? No. Oh no. Okay. Good old copy paste. Oh no, no, please, not Visual Studio. I want Visual Studio Code, not Visual Studio. Let's close the program. Okay. That all happened on a screen you can't see because, you know, reasons. Alright, code this. I will code that. Alright. So, let me go back to app. Now we got our root template. Now, router outlet, let's do Command-Shift-F or Control-Shift-F. Look for that, and nothing. That comes from outer space. It's just, we just get it magically for free. Sure, all right. Selector, boom. Just gotta be a better way, okay. On init. What is on init? Nothing, anything? ng on init? Anybody wanna, anything? What is this? Implementation, anything, anybody? Okay, message service. So this expects, I'm guessing this is some dependency injection magic. It declares what kind of thing it needs. And assumes that somehow via magic it will get one of those. Sure. I gotta tell you, super not in love with this so far. Can you tell? I'll get over it. It's me who has the problem. Angular's fine, I'm sure. Like, people use it, right? People intentionally choose it as a thing. I mean, people made it. There's gotta be a good reason for it being weird. I'm gonna give it the benefit of the doubt. It knows what it's doing. It's me. I am the one who doesn't know yet. Eventually I will know. But dang, I feel like such a noob. Like, so annoying. Okay, injectable. Like, what is that? Injectable. Oh, it's injectable. You can inject it. Well, there's no way to, like... Okay. Injectable. Provide it in? Nothing? Okay. I probably need to just... npm I. 6 years later. Yeah, I mean, somebody explained the reasoning behind dependency injection once, and it's like, yeah, it's great. I totally see that at the time, and then you walk away and you're like, wait, what again? Wait, why are we doing this again? And then they'd explain it, and I'm like, okay, all right, yeah, I'm on board. And it's just, wait, why are we doing this again? So much work. Probably injectables, and then provide it in, and all this stuff. I'm sure there's a good reason. This is what makes you feel like a real engineer, when you have to... I think that's why React appeals to me, is like, it's a function. It just calls a function, returns a thing, and then that's it. It's like, oh, Where's all the magic? There isn't any. Oh. But it's just no. I mean, there's magic there. It's definitely magic. Some magic in React. Definitely. But I guess I've just been used to it for so long. It just seems natural to me at this point. I mean, this should seem natural. What are you doing? Why are you installing Phantom.js? I don't want that. Okay, let me just... Do I have Angular? Yeah, okay, and have... Aha! We have injectable. Alright, let's go back. See if this gives us some like... documentation. No, not that. Okay. Provided in. Okay, injectable decorator. A marker metadata that marks a class as available to injector for creation. For more details, see the dependency injection guide. Usage notes. Example. Blah, 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 blah. Injector will throw an error when trying to instantiate a class that does not have injectable marker, as shown in the example below. Alright. Okay. Message service. Okay, you can add them or clear them. Got it. It's called a service because it serves functionality. I'm guessing. These are all guesses. This is how I learn. I learn by messing around with stuff, I guess. Alright, so 7 minutes late. I'm going to have to hunt these people down. But until they are here, I'm going to continue failing to learn Angular. The wrong way. .com. No. Alright, I am streaming this. Alright, stream's over. Goodbye.